Welcome, mourners. You are listening to Dirge of Mourning's Coffin Carrier. We are your hosts, Andrew A. Graves and Terabella Thorne. And in today's episode, we'll be looking at a band called Funeral Tears, with their song, When Your Song Ends. Fuck me.
You always say that.
Was really, really enjoyable.
It was a good song.
Right? Fuck. First thing I'm going to start off with, the thing that just immediately captured my attention, was the old record player sound at the beginning and at the end.
Yeah, definitely.
It gave it a sort of old, record player quality, that it was so old that the guy had to, dust it off to play it.
Yeah, vinyl. Old vinyl.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Scratchy vinyl. The thing that caught me the first was the grandiose sound of it. It sounded like it could be the beginning of a big movie.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah.
But also in it, the discordant sound throughout the whole song.
Yes. There was this element of it sounded like it was a worn out track on an old vinyl.
Well, by discordant, I mean off the melody, not, let's see, how can I put it? Flats instead of sharps, etc., etc. What I mean is it had a discordant quality and it was meant to.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't somebody goofing up with their guitar. It was meant to have a discordant sound through the whole thing, and I think it lent itself to this song because of that.
Yeah, the lead guitar part for sure had that element to it right at the beginning, where it was just the best way I could describe it is like a fire engine noise.
It's kind of off-putting. It's like you hear a note and you say, why are they doing that note? It's the wrong note, but it's not the wrong note.
It's not, because it did actually follow in eventually.
Yeah, it followed through the whole song, yeah.
And the fact that it also came back at the end as well to let you know, this is the ending of the song, was also a nice touch as well.
Yeah.
But the thing that I absolutely loved about it was the use of the bells for the chorus.
Oh, yeah, I noticed that too.
Alongside the orchestrational elements that were running in and out of the song as well. I thought they were beautifully done. One of the things that I do want to touch upon is the lyrical element here, if we may.
Sure. That's what we love.
Absolutely. And I would just like to sort of point out that the guy is from Russia. He's been doing Funeral Doom since 2010.
Oh, wonderful.
He had a last album out in 2021. This song came out 2014, March, April, round about that time from what I can gather.
Mm-hmm.
And the lyrics are sort of simplistically placed, but they've got a hell of a lot of meaning.
They definitely do.
And it's quite an impactful meaning, actually. I think one of beauty in that sense.
Explain what you get from the song, and then I'll say kind of like what I was thinking when I heard the song.
So, I get the sense that this guy is trying to move on from the ills that have plagued him. Either someone's tragic death, or a societal death, perhaps. The idea that there's this song that he keeps in his heart, that's always with him, keeps him motivated to live each day. That's what gives him the strength to fight through all of his demons, or what he perceives to be these demons of either. What I mean by demons is emotional.
No, I know what you mean. Yeah, not. Demons.
No. Even though in my head I was actually thinking maybe I should do the RAR sound just so I can distinguish. It's not that kind, but
not the art demons.
The emotional ones that you would get.
It's what's another word for demons in your mind? Your things that plague you, things that bother.
Your hang-ups, basically. Yeah. The things that hinder you from living a normal life. So, with those things in mind, one of the things that I'd like to point out in the lyrics is, these two lines. I hear your voice and your song keeps me move on. In other words, he's telling himself, I could hear it. It gives me courage. I must move on. Plunging forward. The next part of the lyrics goes, like a breath of fresh air, it gives me the right to live. In other words, when he hears this song, it's like, the breath of life. I will continue to live. Nothing will keep me down.
What is the name of the song?
The name of the song is called When Your Song Ends.
Yeah. So, can I say something about what I was kind of thinking? Okay, so you're seeing the whole thing as a complete total metaphor, the whole song.
Yeah.
I thought something totally different when I read and listened. I thought that he or whoever your protagonist is,
yeah,
in the song, was actually experiencing possibly being with someone who is dying from some horrible thing. The reason that I say that is because sometimes when that happens, the person who is grieving with, we're dealing with the death of someone.
Yeah.
You have a huge burden on you.
This is true.
It's plaguing you. There are things about it that are completely out of your control, and you are saddened because that person is not going to, quote unquote, sing their song anymore. So
True.
So
there definitely is a double meaning in the title.
This is what I got from it in the chorus. When your song ends, and the dawn will open my eyes. When your song ends, rain will clean my soul. It's like when, let's say you're with someone who has a horrible disease. They are dying and it's going on, and really what you want for them is you want them to pass peacefully. When that happens, though, then you, the person who's been watching and being there and taking care, are released from that, and you are sort of and able to breathe. When your song ends, I will be able to breathe, because it is very difficult when you're in that.
Oh yeah, there is a sense of that freedom element there.
Yeah,
because
because
not only, as you were saying that, again, the final verse talks about the idea of they won't be able to capture me and bury me in their kingdom. Their authority isn't going to give me lies anymore. There is this idea of what you're saying, like someone is perhaps lying in a hospital bed, slowly withering away, and all this person wants is for them to be released from this burden and for them to be released from it.
Right.
There is that sense that you do get from it. And I do agree with that.
I see your side of it. I do see your side of it too, because once again, mind set. They try to catch me and bury me in their kingdom, but they can't. They can't enslave me when you sing in my heart. So even though the song is ended, the song is now inside the heart.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, to me, it's like that the person is already passed.
Yeah.
And they're keeping their spirit alive by having this song of them in their heart. And
which is
each day they...
We do this. We keep somebody around by remembering the good things.
So that's the way I interpret it, this is his remembering to get up every day and trudge on with the daily crap that goes on. And when he gets to that point of he's slowly sinking down, he remembers that song, those memories, those cherished moments, and goes, no, I'm not going to let any of this bother me. I'm just going to keep trudging forward. This is going to be my day. Nobody else will take it from me.
So I guess we pick that one apart there.
Well, I always find it fun that, like, this is why I enjoy lyrics, because they can be interpreted in so many different ways.
Mm-hmm. They sure can.
No two people are ever always going to agree on an interpretation of a lyric. Mm-hmm. Because when it boils right down to it, the only person who actually knows the true meaning is the person that wrote it.
The person who wrote it. Right. And we don't know if he wrote it or somebody else wrote it for him. We don't know.
This is his own material.
It is?
Yes.
Okay. Good. So, I know I've listened to this band before, but I can't really remember any songs for some reason. But I also know that I liked this band. So, I'm pleased with this song. I, in general, just sat back, read the lyrics, enjoyed it, and listened to it, and put me in a sort of trance-like state for a moment, which is what I always look for.
Oh, absolutely. I will say this on a sort of major note here is, not only was this song released as a single, but it also appears on the album The World We Lost, which was also released in 2014.
Oh, okay. So that's
it, like I said, it first appeared as a single,
mm-hmm.
and then found its way onto an official album that was released in 2014. I'm going to put it out there right now that it is my favourite album.
Oh, wonderful.
Where this song comes from.
Okay.
I love it from start to finish. It holds a very special place for me as leading into where my taste for that sound of Funeral Doom came from. The sort of trudging along guitars and the funeral bells and stuff like that.
Yeah, real pretty.
That's sort of where my love for all of those types of sounds came from. So,
well, these are definitely in this song, and if a person would like to take a quick look at Funeral Doom, this is not a real long song. They would be able to, quickly sit back, enjoy, and I strongly suggest read the lyrics as you go, and you get a lot more from the song. And beautiful song. Very nice.
Absolutely. Plus, like I always do in every video, the link will be in the description for you guys to check out if you haven't. But strong recommendation. Now, because it's such a strong recommendation, let's do scoring.
Well, mine might be different from yours. I'm going to say 9.
Spot on.
Okay. That's good. I'm glad we agree.
Well, the reason it gets a 9 is simply because it's part of an album. For me, anyway. If it wasn't part of an album, it was just a standalone song.
Yeah.
Easily a 10.
At a 10, if it was by itself, right?
Right? And I think we would agree on that, yeah?
I mean, the only reason that I do more 9s than higher scores has to do with the fact that I, in my noggin, have certain favorites that I'm reserving my 10s for. But as far as a composition, complete composition, beautiful song, beautiful lyrics, and I would encourage anybody seeking to listen to Funeral Doom to listen to this. I
would agree 100%. So, ladies and gentlemen, it gets a solid 9 out of 10. Well, Warners, that's going to do it from us here at Coffin Carrier. Until next time, remember, every day is a funeral.